Warning: federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
I miss my sister. I feel sad. I just want her back.
What does anybody say to her mom? What do you say to her grandma, her siblings, her auntie, her uncles? What do you say? It's nothing can make this better.
Like, why would they do this?
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PG Time. PG Time. Tune in on PG Time. PG Time. Come join us on PG Time. PG Time. Join us on PG Time. PG Time. Yeah.
In order for y'all to do what God is calling y'all to do, to take y'all platform to where it's a plateau and it can go to levels that you never seen, they'll best believe it's gonna come with devils.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like they know what I'm gonna say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody gonna clean it up.
Me. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna clean it up. Me and Jason. Jason gonna clean it up too. Poolie gonna clean it up too. Poolie just won't be cleaning it up on Wednesdays. Only on Fridays. It's your girl to miss it. It's your girl to miss it. With the kisses. Mwah. That gloss popping, baby. That gloss popping. When I tell you, I just put it on and then I don't see myself until I'm on here. I hope y'all like it too. All right. We are about to bring up Jason in a second. We also got Miss Charlotte. We got Miss Charlotte in the building, baby, which is PGT Times counselor. She our counselor for Wednesdays, baby. And then, of course, we got the family. We got the grandmother, baby. We have the grandmother, Miss Monica Murray. I know some of y'all out there. Wait a minute. The Mrs. Miss Peachy. Tania. Ain't that your maiden name? Yes, that's my maiden name. But mine is spelled with AY at the end. But that's my maiden name. But no, Miss Monica's not related to me, but she is related to me in spirit, baby. In spirit. God's sister. Mm-hmm. She's God's sister, and I'm God's sister. And we all just got sisters and brothers. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bring up Mr. Jason, baby. I'm going to bring up Mr. Jason first. Y'all know I cannot do the show without him unless I have to. And he just can't make it.
No need. We here.
What's good, Jason? You was in the building, baby.
You know, it's a good vibe, man. School has commenced, so all the children are in school, and I get focused now. I get to focus a bit, and I'm excited for it.
All right. What grade your kids in?
So right now we have a sixth grader, a second grader, and a preschooler.
Oh.
I know, man. It's exciting. I'm not gonna lie. It is. It's a lot of work, but we do what we built for this. You know what I'm saying? Once you had a children, you built for it. So we built for it. You know,
You
I'm
take them to
excited.
school every morning?
They all get on buses. So yeah, we get
Oh,
on a. You know what I'm saying?
get
They all
on.
hop on the bus, walk them to the bus, do that kind of thing. You know.
Okay, so you got to walk them to the
Josette,
bus stop.
Aldra, what up, though? I see y'all on in the building. I want to say thank you to everybody that's pulling up here on us. Yeah, I appreciate y'all being here for us tonight, and especially being
Pull
here
up
for the
on
Murray
us.
family.
Yes, yes, the
Yeah.
Murray family. I really think she part of my family. I do. And maybe they just forgot the A. Either they forgot the A or we forgot the A. Okay,
Somebody,
or we just put
somebody.
the A in there.
Well, guys,
All
I
right.
appreciate y'all, man. Rock with me for a bit. I still, for some odd reason, having technical difficulties, but if I hope that y'all can hear me. If y'all do, we love you. We thank you. If you can't, just put the phone up to your ear a little bit, closer, so when I speak, you can gravitate to my sound. You hear me? I'm screaming in my house at this moment. You know what I mean? But we trying to make it work. And secondly, thank you all for being here. Make sure that you guys hit the like button, hit the thumbs up. Also, hit that share button so the story of the Murray family can definitely get out and we could talk about this beautiful family, the loss that has happened, but also bring some kind of closure and closeness to that family. And if you want, please share this to a friend and family member so they can hear the story as well. Now, it's easy to do so if you're over on YouTube, Twitch, or Instagram. Just hit the follow button. I mean, the share button. You know what I'm saying? That's super easy. If you're not a follower of us yet or a supporter of us yet, go ahead and hit that follow button so then that way you can stay connected. Hit the bell notification so when Miss Peachy or the Wednesday nights go live, you get the bell notification. You heard? Lastly, if you want, and we would love if you do, go ahead and download the Roku app. If you don't have a Roku device and or TV, you can download the app, and then you can download our show, which is PGT Time, and that's time spelled with the Y, TYME. That way you can watch us on the big screen if the phone ain't enough. That way, look, if I'm having volume issues, you put us on the TV, turn your volume up a little bit, you be able to hear me with no issue with the surround sound. You hear me? So,
I hear you a lot
again,
better.
you hear a lot better. You hear it a lot better.
I hear you a lot better.
That part. Again, so go ahead and download it just like you would get Roku, not Roku, but Hulu, and all those apps. It's just like that. You'll download us the exact same way. Go to the search for all the apps and then type in PGT Time. That's time spelled with the Y, TYME.
All right, he did that. He did that.
We trying.
Detroit, I need you to stand up. Detroit, I need you to stand up,
Out to
baby.
Detroit. What up,
Yeah,
though?
shout out to Detroit. We on your ass tonight. Explicit language, explicit language. Jason, we going to your hometown tonight, baby.
Okay.
This story takes place in Detroit, Michigan. It was a block party. This young lady right here, this beautiful young lady. Beautiful, may I add. Keon'Ne. She didn't make it.
Sad to hear.
So we have her grandmother here. She is going to share the story of her grandbaby. All right. So first we got to bring up Miss Charlotte, our counselor. Miss Charlotte, I gotta let me applaud you. I gotta remember that we got our counselor on. You wasn't even supposed to be down there that long. I apologize.
It's all love.
It's all love, she said, baby. It's all love. Charlotte, thank you so much for joining us again tonight. I really hope you're enjoying yourself under the circumstances. But we love you over here at Peach Tea Time. We definitely feel like you are definitely needed over here at Peach Tea Time. So hopefully we can still keep you going. Because there's a lot to take in. But you are doing a wonderful, wonderful job. I must say, a wonderful job.
Thank you. Good evening. How is everybody? Hey, Jay, you.
I'm liking the canary yellow. The canary yellow looking good.
Oh, look at you, girl. Yellow. That's what I'm talking about. Well, let's go ahead, y'all, and get this show started tonight. We got some clips that we'll be showing. We have a tribute. We got a tribute, baby, and I'll tell you, I did it again. I did it again. This tribute is really, really nice. It is for the family, and it is also for the killers out there and the ones that been talking. We know y'all be talking. We know it. You done told somebody, and hopefully you told the wrong person. Cause they after they see this tribute, baby, I hope they go singing like a doggone bird. Y'all know I'm trying to watch my cursing. But it is explicit language. It is explicit language and also allegedly just as well. So let's go ahead and bring up Miss Monica Murray. But first, let's run that first clip back one more again.
I miss my sister. I feel sad. I just want her back.
What does anybody say to her mom? What do you say to her grandma, her siblings, her auntie, her uncles? What do you say? It's nothing can make this better.
Like, why would they do this?
All right. Hey, Miss Monica, girl, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing. Hey, everybody.
Hello. Miss Monica, you look absolutely beautiful tonight. Let me add that in just as well.
Thank you.
You are wearing them braids tonight, baby. You are wearing them braids tonight. Yes.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. It saddens me that we have to come here to Peach Tea Time under the circumstances every single Wednesday. Some Wednesdays it's just me and Jason. Some Wednesdays it end up being just me. But for the majority of the time, we do have a family each and every Wednesday. So again, thank you for coming and thank you for trusting me with your granddaughter's story.
No problem.
All right, now let's go ahead and get started. Tell us about this beautiful. When I tell y'all, she is a beautiful young lady right here, Miss
Yeah.
Keon'Ne. Give us the background history on this beautiful young lady.
Keon'Ne was 18 years old. Just the light of our family, just a daredevil. She graduated last year. We started the prom, and the thing with Keon'Ne, she loved the prom. So last year, me and her sponsored two of her friends to go to prom. And then this year she came to me again and she was like, Grandma, one of my friends having trouble going to prom again. So I said, okay,
Oh,
we'll help her. So she graduated. She loved school. She loved school. She was working. She was planning on attending college in the fall. I had just bought her first car. She only had her car 3 weeks. So she wanted to go to Atlanta. She wanted to go to Clark, but she had to take some courses here in Michigan first before she could go to Clark.
okay.
Yep.
Wow, she wanted to come here to Atlanta. What a coincidence.
Yeah,
And here I
that
am.
was her goal. That was her
Yes.
goal.
Oh my goodness.
That's all she talked about. She wanted to go to Clark, Atlanta. I want to go to Clark, Atlanta. And I have like a lot of family there. So she was going to go and, family was going to look out for her and everything. She just
Now,
never
did
got a
she ever
chance
get
to do.
accepted?
No, she never. She had to some courses to do because her stepfather passed away a couple of years ago, and she fell
Uh-huh.
behind in her classes. So she had to go to community for a year before she could go to Clark. So she was going to
Wow.
do the community this fall, Macomb Community College. She was going to
Uh-huh.
do those classes, and then next year she was going to apply for Clark. Yeah, for business.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
what type of student was she in school?
Oh, listen, when I tell you she loves school, she loves school. You couldn't get her to skip school or not go to school. I remember one time I needed her to stay home and for her mom to, watch the kids because her mama had something to do. I said, I'll give you $50. She said, Grandma, you can give me that $50, but I'm still going to school. That was the
So
type
that
of
was
kid she was. Yeah, that was the type of kid she was. Yeah. Yeah.
and
So
I got to show everybody this prom picture, baby. I got to show everybody. Like she was absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, she was absolutely gorgeous on this picture. You
And
said she really enjoyed prom.
oh yeah, we last year during prom season, we remember a couple of kids went to prom and got into a real bad car accident. I think passed away. So she was like, "Grandma, I want you to give me a car. I want you." I said, "No, no, we're not going to do that because I'm not taking a chance of something happening with you in that car." So what I wound up doing, I wound up renting a party bus, and it was her and about seven of her friends, and they drove them around. After the prom, they had the party bus for like 4 hours, so that was a safe way of keeping them safe that night. You know what I'm saying? That was my way of keeping her safe. Yeah, never thinking something like this would ever happen to us.
Exactly. Was well, Keon'Ne, it seemed like y'all had a special bond
Oh,
between each
I have altogether. I have six grandkids.
other.
Keontae
Okay.
is my third one, my third, and me and her. It was just the way she just said, "Grandma." When I came over, "Hey, Grandma." It was last November. I lost my sister. She had a heart attack, and she was in Alabama. And I don't know why, what it was that weighed on me so much. It was like, take care with you. Take care. She had never been down there. So something told me to take her with me. And I took her with me, and we was gone for like 5 days, me and her. And we spent a lot of valuable time together. And I'm glad I did that. Because I could have took any one of my grandkids. I got two older than her. I could have took one of them. But for some reason I took Keontae. And I'm glad I did that. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mm.
Now Keonnie's mom is not here today. Um, I was looking at some news clipping. I mean, not news clippings, but news broadcasts, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any with her in them. It was like you was in the forefront. Can you tell us a little bit about her mom and why she's not in the forefront?
Keontae mom is taking this very hard. This is her oldest. Keontae is her first child. And even when she passed, and she's like, "Mom, I can't do it. You're gonna have to do everything." You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be on the news. I just can't do it, Mom. I just not she always said, "Mom, I'm just not as strong as you." And so she even when I did the rally, I did a Stop the Violence rally. She didn't want to stand out. She stayed in the background. Although people knew who she was, she just don't. She just can't deal with it. She's not emotionally ready to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She every day she asks why. And I'm so happy she got two other kids because the way her mindset is right now, I don't know what she's capable of. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
not ready. She's not ready to, you know,
I
she's just
understand.
not ready.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I just want to make sure that we express that just as well for the people that's wondering, where's mom?
Yeah.
Um, Now, Keanu seemed like she was the life of the party, man.
What I
Like,
tell
always had a smile on her face on her videos. She
yeah,
just seemed like
just love it. Just, um, it's funny because I had planned a trip this year in July. All my family was going to Florida to meet my father, my brothers on my father's side. I had we had got the house, we had bought tickets for amusement parks, we had our airfare, everything. She loved the amusement park. She loved to ride every ride it was. So, and she always at Christmas, all the holidays, she was always the one boosting everything. Let's do this, let's do that. She was just the light of all our eyes, just the one to just make you smile. This When I tell you this have broken my family, this have broken my family. This have broken us. This we would
have y'all
never be the same.
have y'all ever dealt with a young person in your family being murdered?
My son, my oldest child, was killed in Ohio back in 2015. But with his death, he lived that life. You know what I'm saying? He was into that lifestyle and stuff like that. And, he's my son no matter what. But all I said, let me bury my son. That's all I want to do, bury my son. I don't want to hear what happened. I don't want to know it. Because you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's my motto. And he didn't have to live like that. He chose to live his life like that. So he knew what the outcome could be living that type of lifestyle. He didn't choose this. You know what I'm saying? Keon'Ne was a good kid. She wanted to make something out of herself. She told me, said, Grandma, I'm going to be the one to buy you that house with that wraparound porch. She always told me that. You know what I'm saying? Because I always told her, I want me a house with a wraparound porch. That's all I want. Me a house with a wraparound porch. And she was told me, Grandma, I'm going to be the one to buy you that house with that wraparound porch. You know what I'm saying? Because she wanted to be something. She wanted to make something out of herself. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't choose. She didn't choose the bad life. My son did. So we have dealt with tragedy. You know what I'm saying? But this one was, although he was my son, Keon'Ne hit me more harder than my son did. Yeah.
Miss Monica, now I must say, I do my research. Okay. I really do. My research. But
I see the clip.
No, I had no idea about this one though. I had no idea that you lost a son to gun violence. I literally was just asking that question. But no, I had no idea at all whatsoever.
I lost him in August 16, 2015. I actually was in Hawaii when I got the call. Wow. So you can imagine that 12-hour plane ride back to Michigan. You know what I'm saying? And when I stepped on the porch, everybody was expecting me to break down. I said, whatever negativity you got, leave it at the doorstep. Don't bring it in my house. I just want to bury my son. And I remember one of my kids saying, as long as my mama's strong, I'm going to be strong. That's all I wanted to do was bury my child. I knew what lifestyle he led. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what he chose to do. He was a grown man. He was 31 years old when he got killed. He didn't have to live like that. That's what he chose. Keon'Ne didn't choose. She didn't have a choice. Did
they catch his killer?
Yeah. I mean, that we already, the sad thing about it, it was a family friend. It was a family friend. They was in Ohio dealing. He was stealing from my son. And my son found out and decided to leave. And he was leaving with all the money. And he shot my son and killed him. And he made, when the police came, he made it seem like him and my son was fighting, but all the evidence showed. So they got him that night. He never got back out. So, and we I know his family still, deal with some of his family members. Like I said, they didn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hold animosity towards them because of what he did. You know what I'm saying? My family did. I'm going to be honest. My brothers still right today don't talk to his family members, but it's one of his brothers. I love him dearly. He was actually staying in my son's house when his brother killed my son. And my family wanted me to put him out. I didn't. I said, that's what my son wanted. He wouldn't be there if my son didn't want him to be there. You know what I'm saying? He eventually left on his own, but I didn't put him out because he did. If anything, he would have did anything in the world to stop it from happening. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't expect that one, Miss Monica. I didn't expect that one. But,
I didn't deal with the tragedy.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into the first clip for the night. This was something that took Detroit, to me, from the videos that I saw, this took Detroit by surprise. Like, everybody loved Keon'Ne. And people was truly hurt. The community was truly hurt behind this. So let's get started. Here we go.
From a Motor City Horsepower tribute courtesy of a local Jeep club to an emotional balloon release. Family and friends of Keon'Ne Tremble gathered outside her East Point home to remember a life with so much promise, cut short over a weekend plagued by gun violence.
I miss my sister. I feel sad. I just want her back. Like, why would they do this?
It's horrible. It's horrible, you know? She's 18 years old, beautiful, loving, amazing. Just graduated last year, went to prom, got her car working, such a good girl.
Tremble was one of 5 people shot during a big birthday party celebration on Albion Street near 7 Mile and Hoover on the city's east side. It was a block party. Family members could not believe their eyes when they got to the scene.
What does anybody say to her mom? What do you say to her grandma, her siblings, her auntie, her uncles? What do you say? It's nothing can make this better. Her mom can't even be here today or out here. That's why I'm speaking.
Detroit police tell Fox 2 the shooting victims included 4 females between 14 and 20 years old and 1 man in his 20s. The survivors range from stable to serious condition. It's not known who the intended target was or what sparked the gunfire in the first place.
It's senseless. This violence is senseless.
This was one of 3 mass shootings to rattle Metro Detroit this past weekend, the other 2 in Rochester Hills and Lathrop Village. That's 3 separate incidents that led to 19 people being shot and Keon'Ne Tremble losing her life.
The only thing I know when I pulled up to the scene was that she was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
You were there. What was that like being there?
It was heartfelt. It was sad. Saddest thing I ever had to go through.
All I keep thinking about is how I can't wait to see her grow up. She had the rest of her life to have kids and get married, go to college, you know. She wanted all these things and it's gone. It's just gone.
And police are still investigating to find the person responsible. You are asked to call Detroit Police or Crime Stoppers if you have any information at all. We're live tonight at Detroit Police Headquarters.
All right, we are back.
In that clip on the side, that blue car, that's her car. That was her car.
That was her car.
It was her car. Yeah. That's
they showed up and showed out.
Yeah, that Jeep club. Actually, I'm a part of a Jeep club in Detroit, and we collaborate with other Jeep clubs. And when I put it out there, they came. They came. Other clubs, not just Jeep clubs, other car clubs came out too. So it was beautiful. Yeah.
Okay.
We took up the whole block. Yeah.
I see. Them Jeeps looked very, very nice and clean. Very nice and clean. But it's good when the community can come out and support you and be there for you. And they definitely did that. That. How is the siblings doing?
She have a 7-year-old brother, which y'all saw. That's Kanan, and she has a 3-year-old sister. Kanan has his moments, and I was just telling his mom today because she said he's just like been eating a whole lot lately, and I said that's how he's dealing with his grief, and you're gonna have to do something about it because he's just eating. So he's dealing with his grief by eating. The youngest, the 3-year-old sister, really don't know what's going on. She just know her sister's not here. You know what I'm saying? So this is like the second time that Kanan had to deal with grief because him and the 2 youngest one lost their father in 2021 due to violence in Indiana. So this is like the second thing for Kanan. He knew his father. Now he loses his sister. And it's just, I tell my daughter, he's dealing with by eating. He's eating a lot. I said, you're going to have to watch that because he's already a big boy to be 7. I said, it's going to get out of control because that's how he's dealing with his grief of his sister. Yeah.
Okay. Miss Charlotte. I want you to come in. I told Jason he was up next, but since Ms. Monica spoke on that, I want you to speak on that just as well. Jason, can you push Charlotte up?
All right, so good evening. I want to first start off how you're just your spirit and how strong you are. And just, thank you for coming on and thank you for speaking so wonderfully to your grandchild. But I do know that even strong people have their moments. And so just letting you know, and as far as your family is known, I know that there should be some places around your health centers that can in some counseling. Even the school counselor at your grandson's school should be able to assist you, not with therapy for him, but as far as therapy for the whole family. I think it would be just good because we don't, even though there is a process of grieving that everybody has, but it's good for us just to talk about it in our family, in our communities. For far
Yeah.
too long and silent, and we've kept it all on the inside. And
Yeah.
so stuff that we see around us, most of the stuff that we see going on in our streets, the negative things especially, comes from that lack of being able to talk about and handle what's going on within our homes. And so this is one of those times, especially with your younger children, even with the 3-year-old, so that you all can have those conversations and be open, and she can have an understanding and learn who her sister was.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
Now, what do you have to say about you said his name was Kanan?
Keon'ne, yes.
Yeah, about Kanan eating so much due
That could
to grief.
possibly be grief that, just not being able to cope with some of the things. And so we all know, most of us as adults, we use that as a coping mechanism to
Mm-hmm.
I get down, I just start munching stuff. And again, being at that age so much. How old is he one more time?
7.
7. And so we haven't finalized in actuality, when we talk about death all the time, it's not till you're really 10 or 11 years old where you really conceptualize exactly what that means. Now we know that they're not coming back, but you have so many different pictures of it in your head of so having some reinforcements just to be able to talk to him about it, as well as you all.
Okay.
If mom is still grieving, they're still in the home, and she might do it in her bedroom. You might do it away from them, but they still know. Children know. They have a
Yeah.
sense
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
what's going on. They feel what's going on, even if you don't
Yeah.
have a with them. So having those conversations, yeah, mommy's sad. Mommy's still sad about what has happened to your sister. And it's okay to cry, and it's okay to grieve. It's a process that
Yeah.
happens overnight.
Yeah. He's like, he has always been like the protector. He always, now when his mom cried, the 3-year-old, like, she'll go get him. Mommy crying again. Mommy crying again. So he'll come in and he'll comfort his mom, like, it's gonna be all right, mama. You still got us too. He's always been like more advanced for his age. When you talk to him, you like, is this a 7-year-old I'm talking to? But yeah, and he's trying to, protect his mom and his sister and look out for them and stuff like that. So
And
it's
that's a lot of weight
for
to
a 7-year-old.
have to do that. And we consider it, especially again in our community, that's what our boys are supposed to do. And yes, we want to be those people, but they've got to learn early on that they need to how to cry out for help, how to
Help. Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I didn't call him. I called him the other day. I was like, "Who is that crying?" And he was in the corner crying. It's like, "What's wrong, Kay?" He's like, "I miss my sister." And I just hugged him and said, "It's gonna be all right. You can cry. It's all right to cry." Yeah. So he gets it out. Yeah. So I know he's dealing with a lot. He don't like to see his mom in pain. You know what I'm saying? So.
My daughter lost a friend. It wasn't her sibling, but she lost a classmate actually. And it seems like every blue moon, Miss Monica, she'll just start crying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's wrong? And she'll say, I miss Nathan. And I tried to figure out, how did Nathan even come up? We wasn't talking about Nathan.
It just come up.
It just come up. Just out the blue, she just starts crying.
The sad thing about our situation, the night that Keon'Ne passed away, she had my baby girl, my daughter, Manasia, she was talking to Keon'Ne on the phone, and she was like, "Where you at?" She was like, "I'm over here." She said, "Well, I just want to come lay eyes on you." By the time she got there, Keon'Ne was laying in the street.
Wow.
My other daughter, Michelle, got there. My son Chad got there, and my granddaughter Naya. Now Naya and Keon'Ne grew up like sisters. It was more like sisters than cousins. My daughter Michelle performed CPR. My daughter Manasia held her in her arms while she died, and my son and my granddaughter watched. So it's hitting them harder because they saw it. So, and I work for the post office, and right now we have something called EAP where we can call and get counseling and stuff like that. So now I'm working to get counseling for my entire family because it's free to us because I'm a postal worker. So I'm working, especially my daughter, Manasia, because she held her. And you got to realize they grew up together. My daughter, she's older there, but they grew up together, So it's hard when you see it with your eye. Somebody can come tell you she dead, and then you see her at the funeral, but they literally sat there and watched her. And I'm so glad my daughter was not able to make it at the scene to see that, because I know that would have tore her up. You know what I'm saying? So, but the ones that did see it is messed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let us know. Let's start from the beginning. What happened that day? Let's start with the morning.
Keon'Ne mama worked, so it was on the weekend. It was on a Saturday. Usually on the weekend when she's working, Keon'Ne watched the kids. So when she got home that day from work, Keon'Ne decided she was gonna go over her friend's house, hang out or whatever. Mama always told her, "Don't go to block parties. Don't go to block parties." But you know how these kids is. So one of her friends called her. Keon'Ne, come over here on Albany Street. They're giving a block party. Keon'Ne pulls up. Went there 5 minutes before shots rang out. 4 people got shot that day, and Keon'Ne, the only one, died. Now, a lot of people out there, a lot of people saw who did it. Everybody knows who did it. We know who did it. I actually lives in Toledo, Ohio. Takes me an hour to get from Toledo to Detroit. By the time I got to Detroit, they had pictures, names, phone numbers, Facebook page, Instagram page, mama house, everything. They had everything about this boy. We know every people. One of the girls that went back to reach for Keon'Ne got shot in the groin trying to go back from Keon'Ne. She saw him. You know what I'm saying? They say that he was shooting at somebody else. Nobody else said anybody about anybody else shooting, but they saw him shooting. Said he threw the gun in the car and somebody pulled off with the gun. He left, came back, changed clothes, and was asking people what happened. Is everybody okay? Everybody okay? And people was telling him, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. So we know.
This is word on the street.
Huh?
I said this is word on the street.
No, this is word on the street that people that was there that saw him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. People that actually saw him. But once it all gets settled down, nobody wants to talk to the police. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to talk to the police. But everybody knows who did it. Everybody knows who did it. Yep. Everybody knows.
And how many people approximately was out there?
From my understanding, it was quite a few people out there. It was a block party. You know what I'm saying? These unsanctioned block parties in Detroit has been becoming a thing here, and with these shootings and killings. Yeah. And hers happened before hers. Wait, let me go back. Before the ones with Keon'Ne was June 15th. It was one May 22nd where Taylor got killed. It was one July 5th where Jordan got killed. It was one July 7th where Shanae and Philip got killed. It was one June 1st where Armani got killed. This is nothing that I'm reading in the paper. These are families that I literally talk to. When I talk to these families, guess what they're telling me? I'm not just talking about the block party families. I'm talking about, I got a list of families from all the way from 2013 all the way down from violence in Detroit where they're not getting any answers from the police. I had one lady, son named Twine, literally told me when she called Detroit police officers or homicide, they hang up the phone on her. The communication between family and police is horrible. I'm so sorry. What happened? No, let me decline. Let me decline this. Can y'all still see me? Because I can't see
you. We can see you.
Okay, because I can't see y'all. Let me go.
It's still
okay, there y'all go. So the stuff is this just not like I'm saying, I'm hurting for what my granddaughter went through, but I'm not the only person that's going through this. You know what I'm saying? It's families out here that's hurting, truly hurting, not just with block parties, all these senseless murders in the city of Detroit. That's even we know they can't solve everything, but they don't have no empathy for the families or show any concern for the families when they call. All the families want you to do is just call and say, we still working on your case. We ain't forgot about you. They don't call. Ask me how many times they called me since Keon'Ne died.
How many times? Not one time. Mom,
I called them. We had 21 people get shot on July 7th. 2 died. One of the fathers' name, one of the boys got killed, name was Philip. Now this went national news because how many people got shot? Everybody know 2 people got killed. I talked to Philip's father regularly. Ask me have anybody called Philip's father and talk to him about his son get killed.
Nobody.
No. Jordan graduated from Michigan State University. Great kid. Go to a block party July 5th. Get shot on Cherry Line. Mom and daddy devastated. Son didn't do anything wrong. Nothing. I mean, these are innocent kids. I'm not talking about, they want to put everything gang related in the city of Detroit. Anything happened, gang related. My granddaughter wasn't a part of no gang. She didn't know nothing about no gang. Jordan wasn't a part of no gang. Taylor was no part of the gang. Armani wasn't no part of the gang. Philip was not a part of a gang. So tell me why y'all can't communicate with these families. I know I lost my granddaughter, but I have to feel for everybody else that's going through this too. You know what I'm saying? I had a rally here. I had a rally in Detroit. And I invited all the car clubs. Everything came out. I invited these families out, come out. I had one TJ Crooker. His mama name is YK Smith. He got killed March the 7th. Just because someone almost hit him, they chased him down in his car and shot and killed him. Good kid.
That's how I got your information from Wakima. She was on the show just as well. Because of TJ. Sad situation.
Sad situation. And then, let me tell you the story behind that. March the 13th, because it's called 313 Day in Detroit. My Jeep crew. We like, we're gonna ride past this house. This woman just lost her son. We're gonna ride past the house to show support to the family. YK. Never thought 3 months later that I would be dealing with the same thing that she's dealing with.
Wow. Jason is from Detroit just as well.
Yeah.
This is something that has been going on for years.
Yes.
For years. I'm from
yeah, I have a list of people. It's like 20 something people of unsolved crimes in the city of Detroit. I don't put anybody on my list if they're been gang banging and affiliated with drugs and stuff like that. I put on people that just innocent bystanders. I have so many. Quan sitting in the car with his friends, went to college, no playing football. Somebody came by, shot the car up, killed him. He died in 20 was it's 20 yeah, 2022. I grew up with his father. Innocent kid, just innocent people. Father at a Father's Day picnic, packing up his truck. Somebody started shooting, kill him. Little boy sleeping on the couch, kill him. Little boy outside skateboarding. Somebody ran past 11 years old. Latrell, 11 years old. This happened in January. Riding outside with his friends on the skateboard. These are constant stories that I hear from families. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even if they find or get the person that killed Keon'Ne, I'm not going to stop this fight because now it's in me. This is something I have to do. Everybody say you putting your life in jeopardy. God had already showed me this is my calling.
Yep.
Because I was going to stop. I was like, nah, maybe I don't need to be talking about this or whatever. I said, I'm going to just leave it alone. Went to a meeting, met Jordan Thornhill parents. The mom told me, she said, you helped me get through this. I listen to you every morning on your live, and you helped me get through this. That was a sign for God to let me tell me, don't stop, keep going.
Exactly.
So, you know what I do now? I started a program in my granddaughter's name. When I hear about a tragedy in the city of Detroit, if they died or not, I protect that family and I take them over a care package. It's household stuff, toiletries, and a gift card. Because when families are going through tragedy, the things that you usually think about, you don't think about. You know what I'm saying? So we put it in a storage container, we fill it up with toiletries, and we give a gift card for $50, just some food for a day. Just something that something else that they don't have to worry about. So that's why I have started doing it. Every time I hear something, I got a contact with Channel 7. Do you know who did this? Or how can I get in contact with the families? You know, I get on Facebook. Put me in contact with this family. See how I can help this family. We just had a shooting at the State Fair in Novi, Michigan. Let me ask it, who go in Novi and go to shooting? So you know they done lost their mind. Jason, you know what I'm talking about. Who going Novi and shoot?
Yeah, right. Even when I was listening to the clip there, they saying Rochester Hills and one of them. I'm like, how are these shootouts happening in the suburbs? These are super suburbs. You know what I mean, guys? And I know it can happen anywhere, but that's when you start to really open up your eyes. Like this is the violence of this is beyond unrecognizable. Like it's crazy that this is happening so much.
It's just crazy. I'm like, I would never thought nobody would take the tail to Novi and start shooting up in a state fairgrounds. Yeah, the violence here is. We're living in a war zone. That's all I'm gonna tell you. We live in a war. How you go shoot up 21 people in a block party? They found, sad to say, much as I want them to solve that crime on July 7th with that 21 people getting shot and 2 getting killed, they'll never solve it. Guess why? 9 guns found in the middle of the street. 9 guns.
I covered that story too.
Everybody was shooting. Everybody. Because some people said they started shooting because people were shooting at them. 9 guns. A beautiful block. And let me tell you the issue with that one. This happened between 2:30 and 3:30 in the morning. Nice block. I went down the block. Nice home. Look like working families, everything. You gonna tell me nobody was calling the police saying we can't sleep because this block party's going on?
Exactly.
So how many calls you think 911 got that night? And why wasn't that block party shut down at 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock? Why wasn't it shut down? I can't say how true it is, but they said a police chief rode past. A captain rode past that night and kept going. You seen all these people out here. Why you didn't shut this party down?
And not only
Now,
that, I've always said that I believe that the police know ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always checking social media. They hear that these parties and block parties is going on. Why not go and patrol? Why not go and sit out there? You know, I had an event and I was supposed to have a police officer come to the event at Stonecrest Mall that I had probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I asked the police officer, I called actually and asked for several police officers to come to do Q&As. One officer told me yes, another officer told me there's no way in hell that they will send officers out there to do Q&As because it would be chaos. She said, but I will come. And she was a retired police officer, but she still worked there. She told me that she will come and she will speak for domestic violence and give everybody an understanding of what police officers can and can't do. Do you know the day of my event? I'm sorry. Let me take that back. On a Friday, the event was on a Saturday. So the day before the event, I called her. She didn't even call me. I called her to make sure that she received the email on how to get into the mall, which door to use, all of that. And she tells me, oh, I was just about to call you, but unfortunately I won't be able to come. The I forgot who it was, superintendent or somebody contacted her. She said 25 minutes before I called her and told her she was not allowed to come to my event because it was about gun violence. And I'm like, what? We want y'all to come. I'm not doing anything bad. We're not rioting, none of that. And she told me she couldn't come. But then said, but if you have anything for Toys for Tots, let me know and I could come for that. Wow. So when we're doing something good, you want to come and show up and show out for that. But when we're talking about something serious that could possibly make a difference, y'all got to stand back. I feel like that's crazy.
It's crazy. I meet with the chief of police this month. I can't say what day and what location. I meet with him this month regarding why we're not getting why the police not reaching out to us about what's going on. And if you check Channel 7, it was a couple of weeks ago, I did an interview with Channel 7, a couple of other families did. And he said, that's just hard for me to believe that the police is not. You saw that? Yeah. Yeah. So he finally, on that, he said he's willing to sit down with us. So we'll be sitting down with him and talking to y'all. Need to do better. I mean, we know y'all can't solve everything if nobody's not telling you anything, but your communication with these families are horrible. Not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every family I talk to says the same thing. They don't call us. They don't communicate with us. They don't let us know what's going on. They don't even try to reassure us. They just don't do anything. Yeah.
Well, since you were talking about the other families, it looks like we on the same page tonight. That was actually the third clip, but we're gonna go ahead and go into the third clip since we're talking about it. And Miss Monica, not only that, I did not know that you had so many connections with other families there. I definitely want to talk to you after the show to see about getting these families onto Peachy Tea Time.
Oh, no problem. I got them for you.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's check out some of these other families. Here we go.
Speaking with the family of Jordan Thornhill, one of the victims from the 4th of July block party shootings, more victims' families reached out to me. They expressed that they are frustrated with DPD because of the lack of communication and that they feel that there is a disconnect between families of victims of crime and the Detroit Police Department. So I reached out to Chief White today and I asked him about it. Are you aware that the families of the block party shootings dating back from May, they're not getting any communication from DPD? Are you aware of that?
Well, that would be shocking for me. I'm not getting any communication from the Detroit Police Department. You're
supposed to protect and serve. You're not serving anything.
Philip Arnold is not just heartbroken over the death of his son, Philip Arnold Jr., but he is also brokenhearted at the fact he says that DPD is not reaching out to his family. Philip Jr. was killed on July the 7th at an unsanctioned block party shooting on the city's east side, and his dad says he hasn't spoken with anyone in at least 5 weeks.
I had to reach out personally to even get any information on anything, any detectives on the case.
Sadly, Philip is not alone in this matter. The families of Imani Peterson and Keon'Ne Tremble both say they also have not been contacted by anyone at DPD.
I feel like they're not doing enough. I feel like they're not doing their job. They not reaching unless you call. You have to call them. I just feel like it's not fair. I just feel like no one's doing that. And it hurts to know that your daughter out here and that got killed and you don't know what's going on.
Imani was shot in June at another unsanctioned block party. She succumbed to her injuries 15 days later. I spoke with the grandmother of Keon'Ne Tremble. She says her granddaughter was also killed in June at another unsanctioned block party on the city's east side. But the last time she heard from DPD was in June.
I have to contact them. They don't contact me.
As of current, no arrests have been made on any of the cases.
But when I tell you, I heard so many stories about that night, people telling me what happened, but that hasn't reached the police.
It's really hurting me because, like I said, I'm doing all the reaching out. And like I tell her that I have stuff in the streets. Like, let me tell y'all what I'm hearing. I need to know, you know? And I just feel like she acting.
It just eats me up inside thinking that I probably will never know who or why my son was murdered.
But here's what I'm willing to do. If you can provide me who these folks are, give me their names and their phone numbers, I will bring them to a table in my office.
Now, I will be keeping you updated on when the meeting with the chief and the victims' families is going to happen. But in the meantime, if you want to support these families, tomorrow there is a ride for justice against gun violence where all the victims of the block party shootings will be honored. To find out more information on how you can attend, please go to our website.
Well, thank you, Jasmine. But we got Miss Monica Murray on here, and she is telling us that she will be meeting with the chief very soon. You said next week, is it?
In a couple of weeks. Jasmine the one set it up. She the one set it up. She's the one set it up. So Monty Peterson mom, Sierra, and Philip, I have personal relationships with these people. The Thornhills too. The Thornhills didn't speak, but they the one started Jasmine, and then I put Jasmine in touch with Philip and Sierra. We have one more, which is, who was that? Taylor's father. He was doing something. He couldn't speak that day, but he's another one. Taylor got killed May the 22nd at a block party on Manning Street. Yeah, so that's another one. And she's the only one got killed. Now, Amani, I did present Philip's father with a care package because it had just happened. And Amani got killed. She got shot June 1st, but she died June the 15th. Well, another young lady got shot too that day. She got shot, I believe, in the head, but she lived. I actually met with her last week and presented the family with a care package. So, yeah, we have living survivors that I have reached out to and tried to help. So, yeah. Yeah.
Now, I might have to be a copycat, Miss Monica, because I love that idea of giving out care packages to these families.
Yeah.
So, Charlotte, we got some things we got to start doing, Charlotte. You know, Jason isn't here. Jason is not in Georgia. Jason is in Minnesota. So maybe, hopefully, Jason, you can, jump on in with us. If we got to send the care packages to you, we can do that. And then you can start, there in Minnesota as well. Because like Jason said, this is happening everywhere. It's happening everywhere now. It probably don't too much happen in Minnesota, but it's there. It's there. It is there.
Oh no.
We have and I want y'all to take a look at that too when we get finished. We have a pastor here called Pastor Ovella. I believe in 2014 she started something they call Code 22. Code 22 is a day of peace and healing. every month on the 22nd, it's a peace day that she started in Michigan, and she's trying to get it to go nationwide and eventually go worldwide, where you just a peace, no violence, no nothing, wear white, and just remember, it's peace day. She started in one school system, and the kids in the school system have adopted it. When they see somebody get into it, they was like, they do this 22, code 22, peace, peace. So we're trying to promote that. So that's code 22.
Okay.
Every 22nd of the month, wear white and just say peace day for anywhere in the United States. She's trying to get it out there, and I'm helping her get it out there. So if y'all can promote it in Georgia and where Jason at, and just get it out. Let's get that out there. We want to promote peace on every 22nd of the month.
Okay, okay, we would definitely do it. Miss Monica, I'm gonna need you to remind me. Okay, I'm gonna need you to remind me. Get your girl on the 20th or 21st, and I got you. I got you.
22nd. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So
And
go ahead.
And with my care packages, I'm doing this all out my pocket. It's coming. So like I tell everybody, don't send me money. I don't want nobody money. But if you got household needs and toiletries and stuff like that, if you want to get gift cards, give it to me. I'll take all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody to ever think I'm taking their money and putting it in my pocket. I don't want nobody money. I get my own money. I work. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this to give back. You know what I'm saying? And this the way I'm dealing with my grief, you know, and my hurt and pain. Because I figure if every time I give a care package out or I help somebody, they said, well, Keon'Ne did that. And my granddaughter's name will live on as long as everybody say Keon'Ne Forever 18 Outreach Center did that for us. And that's how I keep my granddaughter's name lifted up forever and forever. Yep.
There you go. There you go. Well, we are about to get into our last clip on Keon'Ne. And after we're gonna go into our Wednesday night commercial and then the tribute. So here's the last clip.
A vigil was held last night for the victims of last weekend's mass shooting at a block party.
2 people were killed, 19 were hurt. At least 8 of the victims are still in the hospital. CBS News Detroit's Terrell Bailey was at the vigil. He has more from Detroit Police Headquarters.
The responses continue following last weekend's mass shooting. Detroit's police chief overall calling the deadly block party absolutely unacceptable.
2 or 3 in the morning, the party has to end. If it's past 10 p.m., it's too long. Disrupting a neighborhood, playing loud music, it's just not going to be tolerated.
Chief James White, among other leaders, speaking on the violent event unfolding on the east side. Many agree that the July 7th shooting is one of the most devastating incidents in Detroit's history, but note that work is being done on a broader level.
In my committee, Health and Human Service, we're doing some more things for young people. And we're going to merge with Detroit to do these things.
Monica Murray's granddaughter died in June after 5 people were shot at an East Side block party. That crime scene less than a mile from Reno and Racine. The shooter still hasn't been arrested. For Murray, knowing that 3 lives were taken within 4 weeks, all due to gun violence, it's unspeakable.
It's not fair that our children shouldn't have fun. You know what I'm saying? They should be able to party on their block and in their neighborhood without any problem.
Many attending the prayer vigil reflect on how community action is needed in order to prevent the violence. Some even hoping that more services will be available to hopefully give the younger generation activities to do.
We need for this community to open up their doors. The churches, not even the recreation centers, everywhere need to open up their doors.
As prayers were shared, the hope is that together the chaos can end. Councilman Scott Benson adding, after last weekend's shooting, 9 guns were recovered in total from the scene.
When your thought process is sun visor, sunglasses, wallet, cell phone, keys, and gun, that's a problem.
Currently, no suspect has been identified in this shooting. Chief White did note they will not let this case and other block party shootings go cold. The chief also noted that block parties will be considered a priority one, which ultimately will trigger a response within 12 minutes or less. In Detroit, Terrell Bailey, CBS News.
Now, you know, I never saw that clip.
You never saw that clip. Yeah,
I
you
never
never
saw
know
that
what
clip.
you're gonna
I
see
just
on PT time.
I just, but you ain't got the clip of my rally though. I saw it. You ain't got that one.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. Nope, I did not see that.
I think that was channel 4. But yeah, I've been speaking.
Yes,
I
you
just
have.
saw on YouTube Andre Thornhill. That's Jordan Thornhill father, and he said,
Oh,
"Thank you,
okay.
Monica."
Yes, right here, Andre.
My family too. Yep, that's Andre. That's him. That's him and
Thank
his
you
wife.
for watching, Mr. Thornhill and Mrs.
That's
Thornhill.
them. Good
Thank you
people.
for
Good people. Yeah, they're
We
going
definitely
through.
got to get them on the show just as
I would
well.
definitely. I mean, Sierra and Philip. Yeah, I will get in contact with. Like I said, I have their phone numbers. I talk to them. I talk to the Thornhills a lot too. So yeah, I have built rapport with a lot of families. Yeah, because
Awesome.
you know, like I said, I'm not out here just talking the game. I'm walking the game.
You
You know
out
what I'm
here
saying?
walking. You doing it.
I'm
Exactly.
I'm fighting for justice. You know what I'm saying? I want justice for Keon'Ne and all the other ones. I'm not just for. I should have sent you my. I don't know if I sent you my poster. If you want to hold on 1 second, let me grab it, and I'm gonna
Yes.
show
Okay.
you the poster. Okay.
Go ahead. Now, y'all, Miss Monica also, I can't remember if she mentioned it or not, but she posts these families every day on her page and their loved ones. So that's how she knows so much about these families as well and the names. She name dropped a lot of names, and for her to, remember these names. Oh, look at the poster. Look at the poster. These are all the people that has lost their lives to gun violence.
Yeah. And after I did this poster, I got tons of more people. So these are the
Wow.
first ones, my first ones I got.
So you got to add the other ones.
And every morning before I get out the bed, I share the Crime Stopper picture or the picture of them to keep it in the community. And I encourage people when they reach out to me, if you don't have a Crime Stopper flyer, please go do one. For once, it just takes one person to see it and say, "Oh, I know who did that. Let me get this $2,500." You know what I'm saying? That's why I constantly share, and I encourage other people to share. You know what I'm saying? Because it only takes one person. One person, even to be mad at somebody. So, "Oh yeah, that he pissed me off. I know he killed such and such. Let me call the police." That's all it takes. So that's why I every morning I share everybody over and over again every day because it only takes one person. I have someone. She reached from me from St. Louis. Now her child got killed in St. Louis, but she wanted me to share him here, and I shared him because you never know. You never know where that information might come from. Yep.
I
You
hope
never
y'all
know.
listening out there. Listening out there. Some of the comments is not showing up. I'm not sure why. But Miss Loria Perez is watching. Hey, Loria, I love you, boo. Loria, she lost 2 sons to gun violence. She was a guest on PGT Time, just as well. She said it's so disheartening that these families don't get contacted or keep families in the loop. Why do grieving families have to reach out? Where are the advocates? And what chief you should? I'm sorry. Come on now, Loria. You got me messing up. And what chief um who these families are? You should. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. She said that the chief should know who these families are because the chief of police was wondering, who all the family members was and wanted a list of them. She said she salutes you, Miss Monica.
Thank you.
And she said, Lord knows I know this boots on the ground grieving all so well. Yes, you do, Miss Loria. Yes, you do. She works very, very tough in Indiana with boots on the ground. She travels just as well. She's
Okay.
one of the moms that I use to connect to
Mhm.
other moms that
Okay.
are having a hard time with grieving.
Mhm.
So if you would like for me to, Ms. Monica, maybe we can connect her with your daughter, and you
Okay.
can possibly talk to her just as
Okay.
well. So
Yeah.
we'll talk about that after the show.
Okay.
All right. So we're finna go into a commercial break, y'all. When we come back, we will be showing the tribute of Keon'Ne Tremble. Here we go. Hey y'all, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Thank y'all so much for joining me and Jason tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if we got a special guest, thank you, special guest. I thank you for coming, sharing your story. But y'all make sure y'all watch us each and every Wednesday, okay? Each and every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Where you said? You said where? Roku TV. Roku TV, Facebook, YouTube, and also Twitch, baby. Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Peachy Tea Time spelled with a Y. And make sure you also follow me on all the other platforms just as well. Thank you so much for joining us each and every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Back to the show we go, baby. We going back. Bye. All right, Jason, you are up in the front. Front and center.
Front and
Jason,
center.
that's okay. Leave you up there because you know you got to talk. Yo, shiznick.
Hey, look, man.
But let me say my little nice version first. You know, I gotta be a little nice first.
Absolutely.
Everybody that's out there watching right now, I create a tribute video for each and every family that comes on PGT Time. Literally, each and every family. I've been having families come on PGT Time for 3 years now. And I sit back and I create a tribute video. Each time I create a video, it's for the families, of course. They can do whatever they want to do with the video. I send it to them after the show, but it's also for the ones that's out there talking. No one keeps anything a secret nowadays. It's for some apparent reason, so many men and women trust so many people. You know, it seems like the ones that got the common sense, we don't trust folks. But the ones that ain't worth crap, oh, they seem to trust everybody. And they go to talking. So this is for the video, like Miss Monica said. Uh that chick out there that done got mad because your baby daddy or your boyfriend done pissed you off. This is for you. This is for you. So you can catch an Uber. You call your friends, tell them, take you to the police station. You can even walk to the police station. You ain't even got to walk. You call Crime Stoppers and get paid. Okay? Now, Jason gonna say it in the mean way. It's your time to shine, Jason.
I was thinking about that as you said it, man, and I actually want to do something different. Because I mean, not only is it home, it's everywhere, and I was just before we started this show, my heart goes out to like these young people. I don't know how I would be able to live at 17 or younger or a little older in this day and age. It's terrifying. It probably was the same thing when I was growing up, but I had I didn't have children, right? I was just me. But now that I have children, I see this. Before we got on this show, a couple hours ago, I read that there was a mass school shooting in Georgia.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
4 died. More shot. Hurt. Injured. School just started. We're not even a month in, no matter where you at. No matter if you're in the South, if you're in the North, if you're in the East or the West. You've only been in school for a few weeks. And it's already starting. Block parties. Nightclubs. Just being outside. You know what I'm saying? And people are dying. I don't understand why no one values life.
Nobody.
Whether it's yours or someone else's. I ask that you guys value life. That's all I'm asking for. I'm getting an echo, and I'm sorry. So that's why I don't want to do too much of this. Value life. We love you. I love you. If you don't, no one ever tells you that, I'm sorry, but I love you.
I love you too.
Right. I hope that this touches anybody that sees it from today to the end of time. We lost a beautiful young lady that made it out. She graduated. She was on the way to breaking any generational curses that was there. And even if there weren't, she was able to build new legacies. Thoughts of
I took her from her brother.
Right?
And her
sister. Showing love and showing the possibilities of you can do whatever you want. All you have to do is put in the work. This young lady knew what the work took. All right, I need to do a little more work here to get to over here. Family supported it. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the things that those bullets don't see. Bullets don't see how hard someone is working to better their life. Do better, people. If you know something, say something. Don't let this go unheard. I love you. I can't wait to see what you did with this, Peachy.
All right. Well, Jason, they might as well go on ahead and hire me to just do tribute videos for everybody in America. Let me bring my face up. Everybody in America, just go ahead and hire me to make these tribute videos because ain't nobody making them like me. Ain't nobody. I told Poolie today, Jason. What'd you say?
No, but Peachy, I wish that these tributes would be done for people that died of natural causes or passed from natural causes in their 80s. Not due to the fact that they got taken at 19, 17, 18.
Exactly. I told Poolie just today I had him watch the tribute video. I have to watch them, y'all, like 2 or 3 times to make sure like everything is on point. But I told Poolie today, usually I cry when I watch the tribute videos with the families, not when I'm making the videos. When I showed Poolie this video after I got finished with it today, I literally had tears in my eyes. And at that moment, I had chills and I had tears in my eyes. And at that moment, I looked up at my husband and I said, Poolie, God gave me a gift. He gave me this gift. Again, anybody that know anything, this video is for you as well. Miss Monica, 2 things. One, I've noticed in these videos that I saw that Keon'Ne loves the water. She likes to swim. So this video is for you just as well and your family. And Miss Miss Monica also, there's a special video. I'm not even going to tell you, but it's a special video at the end that you did not send me. I found it. And it's especially for you. And you're going to know exactly what it is when you see it. Here we go, y'all. All right, Keon'Ne. Rest in peace, baby girl. Here we go.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know would you hold my hand? If I saw you in heaven, oh, would you help me stand? If I saw you in heaven, oh, I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here.
Like I miss her or something. Why'd you owe me? No, why'd you owe me? Why'd you kiss me? You owe me. Stop touching me, man.
His whole face lit up when I walked in. Why you missing me?
Why'd you owe me?
So you miss me. Say you miss me.
Alright, I miss you.
Period.
Now get off.
All right. We are back. Miss Monica. She was absolutely gorgeous. That smile. I mean, just looks like she just light up the room. Beautiful.
And that last part with me and her, when she said my heart, that's when we was in Alabama together.
Oh, when y'all went out of town together.
Wow. We was out of town. And we was eating. I took her to lunch, Fairhope, Alabama, downtown. And we was sitting there eating. She's grandma, and she always called me her heart. That's what she had me under in her phone, my heart.
Oh, on that part, when she said, "Grandma, look," you was waving, and if you caught it, I had the picture of her on the other side saying peace to you. And it looked like you was waving at her. I want you to always cherish this video, Miss Monica. I wasn't lucky enough to have my mom's mom in my life. My mom's mom died when she was 7 months old. And I just always wondered what it would have been like to have my mom's mom here. I had my dad's mom, but I always wondered what it would have been like, because my mom and my kids have such a special bond. And it looks like you had the exact same bond.
Every last one of them. I have two more now, and my grand is my world. They are my world, my grandkids. I told my kids when they started, I said, "You gonna have a baby early?" It ain't about it. Oh, it's about my grandbaby. And my daughter had Keon'Ne when she was 15, so and they was in the house with her. So I pretty much raised Keon'Ne till my daughter was ready to be a mom, you know, but raised her, you know what I'm saying? So
well, we are definitely praying for Keon'Ne's mom. I would definitely like to talk to her one day really soon.
Okay.
Not on the show, but just through a phone call. And I thank her as well, because she could have easily said, "Mom, no, don't go on there. I don't want to see it. I don't want you to do it." She could have easily said that. So I thank her. She never met her, but I thank her.
She know I'm on a mission. So she tells me, "You want to, Mama, I don't know how you do it, how you so strong. I said that's because I didn't channel all this hurt and pain into something positive. I didn't channel it. So it ain't, I got to deal with it how I have to deal with it. And that's how I'm dealing with it. Because I am determined to not stop just with everybody, to be a voice for the voiceless. Because I have families out here. I have one woman, her daughter died 3 years ago. Can't talk, devastated. Just can't deal with it. So I have to be the voice for the voiceless. So I'm fighting for everybody.
And God is seeing everything that you are doing. Everything that you are doing. And I just ask that you continue. You continue to fight for Keon'Ne and everybody else that's out there. Continue to fight for them. Like you said.
So I have my last breath in my body.
Yeah, exactly. Charlotte, we are at the end of the show. Is there any last words that you would like to say to Miss Monica and also to her daughter that's out there watching?
Yes, most definitely. I found this. It's just a saying, and it's from Maya Angelou. And it says, "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." And you're just the epitome of that. And I just want to say, bless you, thank you for all that you're doing. And out of ashes comes, out of the ashes comes the oh, I can't even think. It's the mythical creature. I can't even think right now. Thank you. And so, just keep blazing, keep rising, keep soaring. It takes us to go through things to find that inner strength and that inner spirit that it moves us. It propels us to greatness. So thank you for what you're doing.
All right.
Thank you.
But we're going to bring Charlotte down. And Jason, you're up next.
I send all praises to you from the Most High. I send protection over you and your family. I send all good news, all news that is meant for you, your way. I hope everything resonates with you. I am extremely grateful to meet you. And I'm sorry that it's under these pretenses, but continue to do what you do. You're doing an amazing job. I love how you say their name. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Through this whole thing, that was the biggest thing for me is that you're saying their name, right? You're not it's not the fact that you were saying, oh, this family or the Joseph family. You said names. You know what I mean? And that is huge. We've been doing this for a while now, and I've noticed that it was one or two families that really kind of helped me at least understand that saying their name is powerful. Powerful.
Wow.
They still live on. They're still, here. They're still present as if anything should never happen. So continue to say their name, right? Keon'Ne. We hear you. We see you. And your grandma's doing that damn thing. You heard me?
Yes,
Thank you.
Jason, we're going to go ahead and pull you down. All right. It's just the two of us right now. Let me see. Okay, there we go. It's the two of us. Ms. Monica, I thank you so much. I thank Wakima just as well for introducing me to you. I saw Wakima posting Keon'Ne. And she posted this picture of her in her prom dress. And when I saw that picture, I fell in love. I'm like, she is absolutely gorgeous. And I was curious. I wanted to know what happened to her. Who is this young lady? How old was she? When did this happen? Like, I just had so many questions. And then finally I reached out to Wakima and asked her, can she please see if, we can get her family on the show? And she definitely did just that. I thank you for trusting me with her story. Majority of the time we have the mom or we have the mom and dad and then the other families members.
Mhm.
I think you might be the very first grandmother on the show solo. We've had grandmothers with the family, but just solo, you might be the first one. So I
Mhm.
thank you for what you're doing. Definitely will be staying in connect with you because I do
Okay.
plan on doing something in Detroit. Hopefully,
Okay.
I'll be able to do something next year in Detroit.
Mm.
I have a lot of Detroit families that come on.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
so I'm definitely gonna stay in connection with you, so maybe we can collab and do something when I do come just as well.
Most definitely. Most definitely. You
Okay,
definitely got yourself.
definitely. So
Mm-hmm.
one thing I didn't tell you is that I always let my guests in the show. I always let my guests in the show, which means I will pull myself down. You will have the entire platform to yourself. All I ask is that you put your little church finger up when you're done, and I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna talk about. So don't even worry. But play the tribute video one more time at the end of the show, and I just would like for you to stay on after I end the broadcast just for a couple seconds, so I could talk to you about something. But what I
Mm.
want you to do right now, to end the show is I want you to talk to the killers, the ones that's
Okay.
out there, the ones that's watching. If they're not watching right now, trust me, they will be watching after this. Okay. The video does not go down at all unless you call me and say, "Can you take that down?" And I will take
Okay.
it down. If you do not call me and tell me to take it down, I won't take it down. I don't care if you calls me DPD. You call me if you want to. I'm gonna tell you go to hell. Yeah, I'm not taking it down. You better tell Miss Monica Murray to call me and tell me because I'm not taking it down. She the only person. And Keon'Ne's mom. Those are the only two people that can tell me to take this video down. So I want you to talk to the killers. They blowing
Okay.
you
Hold
up. They blowing you up.
on. Yes. And I put it on what's the name, and I don't know why is it still people still able to get
It
through
do me
whatever.
like that too sometimes, Miss Monica. I don't even use it no more because it was doing me the same way. I think now I
Yeah.
done went off so bad on my friends. Like, don't you call me during the show. But I'm
Mhm.
gonna go ahead and pull myself down. And like I said, if you could just stay on for a couple minutes afterwards, just so I can talk to you and put
Okay.
that church finger up, girl, when you ready. And here we go. I love you
Okay.
guys. I will see you guys on Friday. Love and relationships with me and my husband. And of course, you already know we're gonna throw some crime up in there. So I will see y'all on Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And don't forget on Monday, we have a very special guest. It is a special music edition, a music edition on PGT time. So make sure y'all tune in. All right, Miss Monica, it's your time to shine, baby. Here we go.
I would like to say to the young man that took my granddaughter's life, you don't know what you took from us. You took someone so good, so honest, and had a future. You destroyed a family. You totally destroyed a family. You still have your family, but hopefully they will catch you one day. And I'm praying this soon. I can't believe you're still walking the street. It's been 3 months she's been gone, and we're just devastated. Do you know what you took from us? And I wish every night that you go to sleep, you see her face in your dreams because you destroyed us. We would never, never be the same. It don't even feel right to even enjoy ourselves, to have holidays. Her birthday is Monday. I'm not looking forward to Monday. I'm not looking forward to Monday because I know that's going to be my breaking day. My baby would have been 19. She would never see 19. She would never have kids. She would never have a husband. She would never get married. She would never have her own home. You took that from her. You took her love from us. But we still love her no matter what. And that would never change. I hope they catch you. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I want them to catch you. I want you to suffer in prison like you having us suffer in a prison every day of our life. You need to suffer every day of your life in prison.
All right, y'all heard her. Y'all heard her. Happy heavenly birthday, Keon'Ne. We love you. Rest in peace, baby girl. And make sure you killers out there, make sure you remember this video too when you was going to sleep at night and you seeing her face every single night. And when you wake up. Here you go, Keon'Ne. We love you.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here.
Like I miss her or something. Why'd you owe me? No, why'd you owe me? Why'd you kiss me? Get off me. Stop touching me, man.
His whole face lit up when I walked in. Why you missing me?
Why'd you owe me?
So you miss me. Say you miss me.
Alright, I miss you. Now get off.
Period.
Now get off.
Look, Grandma.